My phone is exploding. Hello. So, I got new strings on the way. They'll be here tomorrow. So, that being said, sorry, no fly. My computer is not having a good time. What did it do? Oh, hold on. I know. We got to breaks the basket. Close this. Yeah. Why? Alright, I have to task manager this. Hold on. My phone is exploding right now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna close everything. I don't have. Why did I get signed out? Do I remember my password? I don't have. Alright, am I live? No. Yeah. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Okay, so getting new strings soon. So this is the beauty. She very nice. You know what? Here, wait. Okay. So for this, excuse me, I haven't eaten anything. I drank coffee. That's it. I'm already burping a little bit, but so there's like some dirt and grime on. My bad. On the fretboard. So what I have to do is hold it about like this. Take a razor and scrape the dirt. And you can see there's I don't even know, dude. A bunch of grime. It's been a while. It's been probably something over a year. Also, Wild Wolf, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but my bad for the last time. I'm sorry about that. I still think about it. I'm sorry. I sometimes forget. Yeah. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna put something on the computer.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bobby Rebholz. I am a concept artist for the games and film industry. My specialty is characters and creatures. In front of me,
watch this video with me?
you'll see a smaller sketchbook that I have, so you can see both pages. It's got thumbnails on the left, refinement on the right. All right, so what is today's lesson? Today's lesson is specifically diving into character design exploration, which is a creative journey everyone should take at least once, even if you don't like characters. Okay, so let me give you a little backstory of what it actually is, and maybe you can grab a sketchbook along with me. You can start scribbling with me. This is so much fun to do because exploration goes into video games, commercial work, visual effects, movies, you name it. All right, it's the process of digging deep into a character's personality, backstory, persona.
I like these. I started watching this
with a pencil. Okay, so we don't have the luxury of correcting what we put down, and that's part of the fun about drawing with a pen. Okay, I'm going over some areas that
I'll check my phone in a second.
With a very
all right. Da-ba-dee-da-ba-die.
Welcome back. So we are going to continue our series of designing creatures with primitive shapes. So I've touched on spheres and I've touched on cubes. So today we're going to show or build a creature based on a cylinder. Now first, I must teach you how to build a cylinder. So if you've done foundation studies before, if you've practiced this, bear with me. If you have not, try to get a sketchbook, get your pen, get your pencil, and follow along.
Do as this guy says.
We're going to do this vertically. Now we can lean a cylinder any which way we deem fit, okay? But to keep things simple and to keep things moving along quickly, we're just going to do it vertically, okay? Now, I'm going to tilt my sketchbook just a little bit so I can get a comfortable ellipse. But essentially, you want to take your pinky, all right, and you're going to have that be the guide for your hand running across the paper. Now, those of you that are familiar with using your shoulder when you sketch, it's very important to do so because you do not want to use your wrist only and you don't want to use your elbow only. What you'll get banana shapes, you'll get kidney shapes, and basically what you hope to be straight lines will actually end up bowing. Okay, so if you use your shoulder like this and just lay the ellipse down horizontally on the page, this is very lightly done, all right? And it's, if you turn it like this, the ellipse is going to be laying horizontally, okay? Now, this is very important. You have to build a good foundation for your drawings before you actually start drawing intricate details and adding forms to it. Okay, so a cylinder is not as difficult as a cube because there's really only three shapes that you have to worry about. The top ellipse, the bottom ellipse, and then the walls of the cylinder itself.
The walls.
So what we're going to do
the actual walls.
We're going to establish the center of that ellipse. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to look at that ellipse and cut it in half. Okay, you're going to do a vertical line. And then I'm going to turn it so I can draw comfortably like this. And then I'm just going to cut the ellipse in half horizontally like this.
Dude, every time I do
so essentially what you get when you
like a cleaning on my guitar, I'm like, damn.
You're going to get a plus
I want to be a guitar tech.
Okay, you're going to get a nice ellipse drawn.
So bad.
You're going to get a plus sign. Now notice that all of these lines
I don't think I could actually do this for a living.
Each other without being perfect. So I'm giving everybody watching this permission to not be perfect with these lines. What you do need to do is draw lightly, because when you draw over top of your previous line, you want to make sure that it is light enough so that when they start to stack against each other, it forms a nice...
Oh, this is hard, bro. It's just tough, man.
Okay. I don't know if that was correct English, but anyway, I hope you get the gist. Okay, so now, once this is established, you can do two things. You can either go to the center of this ellipse and just draw a vertical line straight down, or you can go to the edges and you can do it this way. What I like doing the very center of the ellipse. Okay, so hand like this. So notice how the tip of the pencil
very close to
back.
cutting open my finger,
barely
dude.
any real estate left, but there's a lot on this. I'm going to keep things light, and I'm going to move my hand off of the page. Guess I'll move it down so you can see it. Now what I'm doing is I'm making sure I'm using my shoulder, and I'm going to go vertically. This is going to be very, very light. Probably so light that you might not be able to see it on screen, but it is there, so you'll be able to see it. Now I'll push it up a little bit so you can see. Okay, so I have it focused so it's only on this spot. Okay, so if it was a little blurry, it's not auto-focusing.
If your business needs a new application, then developers will have to write code.
Okay, so once we have that, the reason I like doing that is because I'll go to the edges of my ellipse.
Dude, I'm trying not to scratch this guitar so bad.
I'm looking at that horizontal line
that I cut
the ellipse in half with. And wherever it's stopping on the edge of each side of that ellipse, I like to put just a little dot. That helps me. Some people like to put dots, some don't. I'll put one in the center. It just like.
And if I hit the mic, it'll like.
Selfishly, it just looks cool. But two, it's like a good indicator. Like, hey, this is where
undo my audio.
Start my new lines. So now I have this as a guideline. That center line that is cutting the cylinder in half. Once I have that, I'm going to go over to this side. You can start on this side if you want. I guess if you're right or left-handed, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to go on this side, and I'm going to make sure that this vertical line going down is parallel with my center line. Okay, this is where
there's
I'm
so much.
Really going to not harp on it, but this is where I'm going
I wish I could just like sand it.
Reiterate how important it is to make sure the foundation of this cylinder is built correctly, because later on, when we form a creature off of it, the perspective has to be correct. This is why cubes are so difficult. If you followed along in my last tutorial, my last video that will be linked at the end of this one, you'll see that it is kind of, it's difficult. Okay, now I'm going to go to the right side. And I'm going to make sure, now you can't see me off camera, but what I'm going to do is I'm looking over my sketchbook. I've mentioned this in my other videos where if you look directly over your sketchbook, you can see the perspective for what it is. Now, a lot of times when we as human beings draw, and especially write, we put the sketchbook on our desk, and what do? We start to lean our head to the side and add detail and all that, and it skews our perspective, which is why 90% of everybody's perspective is screwed up.
Damn, bro, I got dust just flying off of this shit.
This is why it's so easy to see perspective issues when you view images on the computer screen. Why is that? Because you're looking directly at it. Okay, so you have to imagine that. Now, if you're standing up, or no, if you're sitting down and you're drawing, just make sure that you have good posture and you're sitting up. Okay, now,
digging into
the thing about
thing.
this method is that it doesn't matter how far down the sides go or the center goes. The reason is because we're going to add an ellipse wherever we deem fit inside there. It doesn't matter. These just need to travel down long enough or far enough so that I can comfortably put an ellipse in there wherever I want. Okay, you don't want to come up too short unless you specifically know that you are sketching a short.
Is someone hanging out here?
All right.
I don't know who's in here. Hi.
Let's put that second ellipse.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going to turn this sideways again. I'm going to look over my sketchbook. The reason I'm turning it sideways is because I'm right-handed, so I'm just tilting it this way so I can see it. And now I'm going to put an ellipse in there. Okay, the secret to this ellipse is that the bottom ellipse in the cylinder is always slightly open more than that top one. Why is that? It's because perspective. When you have stacked ellipses moving up towards a horizon line or our eyesight or our eye line, because you have to imagine if you are looking at a soup can, you're looking at it from the top down view. But if you see a tube or a pop can that's far enough up, it's going to become at eye level and you won't be able to see the ellipses inside. So each stacked ellipse gets skinnier. If I were to go past this top ellipse that I drew, it's going to be skinnier. And then one above that is going to be even skinnier. Okay. Now I can start to darken this a little more because I comfortably put
This is getting a little
ellipse where
meh. You have to like really pay. Well, not really, but you have to pay
we're not
attention
drawing with.
to get it.
We changed the story, we changed the approach, and how ultimately the book ended up looking, and that was enough. And then like before they're gonna put it in
That's
like
cool.
free comic book day or some ad.
Thought it was gonna be like a little bit
during that time, and that was
faster.
That was a long time ago. So this is really, really awesome.
I wanted it to be faster for entertainment purposes, but this is great. Actually, I like this. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
I did go with the
That doesn't matter.
0.35mm pencil, mechanical pencil, because I like how fluid my lines are when I do that. And I know Joe also uses this quite often for his lines, and it makes it more kind of whimsical, you know.
Good point. Well,
I think for this one, I'm
fucking
gonna do
destroyed.
that. Then again, you know, I might switch pencils every so often because I do that a lot. I don't like to put too much detail on my layouts, my digital layouts that I print out, because I want to be able to kind of go in there and add all the nuances on the paper itself. In other words, I don't really tighten my layouts.
This is gonna be bad.
Maybe if I was really super pressed for time, I would basically have to do that, but fortunately for me, that's not the case. I'm trying to figure out what to do with her gun holster too, so. See, for something like
Oh, that feels good though.
revolver, her pistol.
Almost. I think I just need to get the big
09
parts off.
More steady and stable for straight lines, so I don't have to use a ruler. I should probably slow down how fast I'm moving my hand in the pencil, because my brain is not able to catch up, so I need to take my time doing this. I don't know, just I think I'm procrastinating on certain things that I keep erasing. That's when I know that I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to approach a certain thing, on the page.
I'm digging into the wood.
For the revolver, as close as we can. I would love to watch Joe draw the revolver with his whimsical style, because when it's all said and done, it's like his stuff is so technical. Yeah, I love the way he draws his tech. Amazing.
This is the hard part, bro.
That's what I do sometimes. Well, actually I have to do it a lot, is I flip through all the refs that I have, and I try to make sure that it's pretty close to what has pretty close to what has already been established for the book. And then I don't have to reinvent the wheel, but then also try to maintain my own style, Okay, I feel like the pencils are ready to scan and send off for approval, and then I'm gonna hopefully ink it, if not today, tomorrow, and then we're gonna get this done. I'm gonna probably let this sit a little longer, make sure that I'm okay with the proportions of everything, because at an angle it looks kind of weird, so it's really hard to tell.
Okay.
Alrighty, I'm excited. Alright, so I redid quite a bit of it. I spent an extra hour to
Use a Q-tip.
redo a few things, and actually quite a few things.
Damn, that actually worked.
I'm glad I took a step back and reassessed it, and think this is pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and scan it and see how I feel about it, and then
magic.
go from there. Good morning. This is day 2, technically. We got the line art approved yesterday, and so I am just inking now. This is mainly gonna just be the silhouette of the dragon, so I get to do all these really cool speed lines. Some of my most favorite things when I'm inking.
No. Yeah, that's fine. Almost time to put the oil on the fretboard. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it. Oh wait. No, I gotta clean this. Man. Here, work that. This is what we're cleaning. Oh, what the fuck? How the hell that happened? Yeah, whatever.
Alright, now I get to go and detail all the focal points, like the dragon's head, Lady Mechanica's face, the revolver, and then his fins. So I'm gonna go in there and tighten things up a little bit.
I think the top part of my guitar neck got sun bleached or something. It was pretty cool.
As I mentioned earlier, how do you follow your dreams and not get discouraged? Well, the not get discouraged part is inevitable, and it still happens to me quite often. You know, I have like this, I try to visualize what it
Very
is
pretty.
that I want and why
Now
I
I
want it,
need to
and
just find
the joy of going through the process and finding little things to appreciate about the journey, you know. I mean, sounds pretty cheesy, but you know, like the way that the brush feels on the paper and how the ink looks, and just the little tiny processes. That to me is the journey, especially as an artist, and the ability to grow your skills and kind of level up. That's kind of the enjoyment I get out of it, and I feel like that's what it takes to maintain and pursue your goals and dreams. And you know, you might not get exactly where you want to go, but at least you're going to be much further along because you actually tried.
And every time I try to go where I really want to be, it's already where I am.
Flat brush.
Because I'm already there.
Dark parts right here.
Sitting around all day. I dropped one. Alright, fun part. Now we take Some of this ultimate lemon oil for fretboards. Holy shit, I'm so stupid, dude.
I'm gonna have to wait to use the.
I'm like, hey, watch this video,
gel
man.
pen
And I block it.
acrylic pushka to add more contrast right here because I messed up.
A bit better.
It's supposed to be
Whoops.
a darker shade for his claws, except it doesn't look all that great on the cover. Okay, let's go in there and
then you just go and it gets all the frets covered in oil. And it smells so good. Oh. Try to be as even as possible. There we go.
this is where I use the smallest pen tip that I could get my hands on. I mean, this is actually a 0.3. You could go even smaller than this. No, she's got no eyeball. Or pupils, I should say.
Alright, fun part over. Now it looks all, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see like the reflection.
Finishing touches on this piece. I'm probably gonna go with a marker instead of the
It's like
brush,
mirror finished.
just to
Oil, all oil,
fine tune it and
all oiled up.
shrink
Yeah.
it basically. Time
That's
to
fucking weird.
erase. I have to remember the last areas that I
Cool. So now I just let it sit for,
otherwise
I forget how long.
smearing, and you know, you've seen me do this on
You're gonna look at
camera
my mug.
where I already erased and it was smudged something. It's so bad. Anyways, I don't think this is gonna happen this time because I didn't use any brush pens where it would
Sweet.
take a longer
Hold on, I gotta
time to
close
dry.
these.
So this should be a pretty
Sorry.
mess-free. I'm not sure if you could hear the
About 5 minutes?
outside, but they definitely are louder this time of year.
That's it?
I'm probably
Damn,
gonna
I
have to
thought.
clean some of this up on Clip Studio as well. But I think we're pretty much done. Time to scan it onto the computer.
Use good stuff, not the garbage like Dunlop.
Messy desktop.
Yeah, whatever.
We shall
Whatever,
get started.
dude.
Time to clean up.
It's the same difference, man. It's just oil.
Thanks as always, you guys.
Use
for
like
stopping by my
boiled
channel,
linseed.
and the comic book is now available on Kickstarter, and it will be available in comic book shops this fall. Thanks.
Oh, nice. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I didn't really watch it, really. But that's okay. I'm gonna let it sit for. I'm gonna give it like. I got bad deja vu again. Every fucking time. Dude, I hate it. I hate it.
If you follow me over on Instagram or possibly over on TikTok, you may have seen this painting before. Possibly even 4 years ago, which is when I painted it for the first time. And you might be asking why.
There's like no answer.
Now? Well, there's a lot
4
of
and 8 minutes.
That,
okay,
so
yeah, I'm just gonna give it
every
10.
time I post this
Call
painting, it goes ridiculously viral on everything I
That's
post. On, so
stupid,
I
man.
might as well try YouTube. That was partially a joke, also not really, but the biggest reason why I'm repainting it is because every time I look at it, I just see things that
What's
I
up
wish
to
that I
whoever's
had
here?
done better.
Hello.
I painted this when I was pretty new to painting, and now that I've had almost 4 years of experience, every time I see it, I'm just like, wow, I could do that way, way, way better. And since everyone that seems to follow me
I gotta
seems to
check
follow me
my
from
phone.
this painting, I figured I should jump back in, try again, try and make this to the best of my abilities now, and maybe I'll keep doing that in the future. Every 4 or 5 years, I'll repaint it and just kind of like see how much better it comes out. More on that later, but this is also going to partially be a slightly educational video, or at least a breakdown of kind of what I'm doing, which I think a lot of people
I'm
are
bad
probably
at
interested in.
texting, dude.
So we're just going to talk about that now. I talk a lot about stretching your own canvases over on Instagram, but I think it's doubly important.
Dude, I never
when
thought
you're
about
working
stretching
large,
your own
just for
canvas.
quality, and it's also really hard to find custom-sized canvases at this size
That's
that are well
really good
built.
idea.
For this painting, I'm going to be using a linen canvas with an oil ground, and that's going to require a sizing layer in between just to protect the fibers of the canvas, or linen in this case, from basically being deteriorated over time by the oils. This was traditionally a rabbit skin glue, but over the past 15, 20 years, most artists and archival people that take care of like making paintings last forever have kind of switched the narrative over to a PVA glue, which it reacts less to humidity, and that is even more important in countries like Japan and Indonesia, where humidity is huge, and there's also a massive growing art market. The biggest downside to PVA glue versus rabbit skin glue is that it won't tighten the canvas up as it dries. It actually tends to do the opposite and loosen it while it dries, so it's important that you put the PVA glue onto the canvas before you stretch it, which is what you saw me do there, or at least the first layer. At this point, I have my canvas fully stretched, and I'm going back in with another layer of PVA glue just because I wasn't super happy of the coverage before, because I kind of had it like pretty watered down, so it absorbed into the canvas. Now it's time for my least favorite substance
How long has it
on
been?
Earth, which is oil
2 minutes.
ground. For some reason, it just does not wash off your hands if you get it on it. Like, I can get oil paint off my hands pretty easily, but this stuff is
This guy looks cool, dude.
impossible. With an oil ground, it also takes significantly longer for it to dry compared to an acrylic-based, and that's pretty much just gonna make it so you need to wait at least 24 hours before doing a second coat, and then
Dude,
wait
who's
about
here?
a week.
Say hi, say hi, don't be shy.
Painting on this. And that leads me
Don't
to
be
my
shy.
first big mess up of this project. I was toning this
Even if
canvas
it's-
way too early, and you usually add Gamsol to that, and unfortunately
Even
that
if it's
started
who
to
I think
break
it
down
is.
the ground because it hadn't dried
But
fully.
I'm probably wrong.
This ended up being more of a time suck than it did an actual problem, because this shouldn't really
I wanna try
affect the
this one day.
structure of the painting, and I kind of use it as an opportunity to just build up some texture, and it almost made the canvas
That is
look like
that
it
is
was
massive.
stone. The problem was that I had to order new ground because I had run out, and then I had to
Oh,
wait a
yeah,
week on top
they
of
said that
that
in the
in order
title.
for it to dry before I could actually put another toning layer on top of. I'm going to use this nice little opportunity to talk about why artists use a toning layer, because I think a lot of people are always confused as to why I am like spreading just a color across my white canvas in the beginning of most of my paintings.
Oh.
Say we have two canvases, one of them is toned and one of them is not, and we are, let's say, trying
What if I
to
become a
paint this
painter?
picture of my cat. And let's just say that we're trying to match the color underneath her chin. And I think a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, no, that's white.
You
When
think I
in
could do it?
reality, both of these two colors are the same, and both of them are the same as underneath her chin. It really just makes it a little bit easier to match colors and makes you second guess yourself a little bit less. Now, the super secret, not so secret, very traditional use of using a tone is exactly what I'm doing right now. Is instead of using a pencil or charcoal or anything, I'm just kind of wiping away the ground This is going to allow me to get a really fast underpainting, like really, really fast, without much work.
Dude, that is fucking nuts.
I used to spend hours and hours and hours either drawing or transferring or doing whatever method to get my drawing onto my canvas. And then I would spend the remainder of the painting covering
Dude, who's here? Say hi. Say hi real quick.
Is a huge waste of time.
Put an emoji.
Light at the end of the tunnel and started using oil paint to its
Put an
fullest
emoji with me. Put the same. Put
I could just cover up parts of the painting that aren't working and just repaint them and just keep doing that infinitely, and it ends up being a lot more fun. And it also ends up leaving little scars in areas on the final painting that show kind of like a struggle and the struggle of making it, which I think is much more interesting to look at than like a perfectly rendered painting. Now, after you wipe out all of your highlights,
cool.
I think the most natural
Good
progression
to
is
see
you
you,
go back
dude.
in with
Welcome,
your
welcome.
darks, and you end up with
I thought it was
a three-tone painting.
I thought it was
or
someone
three-tone
that was
sketch,
like
and
that's like
usually
been
the best
playing
place
distant.
where you can
You know
then
what I
start
mean?
correcting your drawing.
Which would have
before you
been
invest too much
kind of
time
funny.
into something,
But
and it becomes
you're
more
welcome.
and more of a hassle
Hope you're having a
in
good
order
day.
to fix, especially later on. I don't typically use any mediums. I'll typically just paint straight onto the tube, but for this, I'm going to be using I think it's cold wax medium, and I mixed a little bit of liquid into it to get it to dry a little bit faster, and I'm only going to be using this on the first layer just to build up some like body into the paint.
Dude, he's saying a lot of random words.
Every ounce and every dollar I have. You want to be following a fat over lean rule and a super, super easy, I don't really know what I'm talking about, breakdown of this is, I'm just going to write a little graph. Here you go. That's about it. That's all I know. Try and do your best. If you don't follow this, your painting is going to crack.
What does that mean?
Who fucking cares? We love a little patina. Like, look at this old-ass Ames chair I found on Facebook Marketplace. Compared to this one.
Competing for gold.
This is my favorite Ames chair.
Peanut butter cups versus newcomer Reese's.
Look at that. Ugh. That was also a joke, but also kind of not really. Like, you should definitely follow the fat over lean rule to the best of your ability, but it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect.
Man.
Otherwise, sections of your painting can literally flake and chip off, which you don't want. The even more simplified version of that is don't put paint that is going to dry really, really fast over paint that is going to dry slow. Otherwise, the paint layer that is on top that dries faster is going to encapsulate the wet paint underneath, and then it will eventually fall off. Lean paint is paint that has
I don't know if I'm ever gonna really paint.
Make it dry faster. Neutral is basically just oil paint at its basic form, just gonna dry how fast it typically does. Fat paint is just gonna be anything that makes the paint dry slower, paint, typically adding more oil to it. All right, I am at a point in the painting where it is time to correct my drawing and kind of start to refine everything. And the method I'm using here to check my drawing is that I just took a photo of where I was in the painting, and now I brought it over to Procreate on my iPad, and I'm just going back and forth between the reference photo and the painting that I have, and kind of just adjusting things.
Dude, painting is such like a weird
continuing to do this
thing to me.
Painting.
I don't understand it at all.
The corrections with paint versus doing underdrawing and sticking to it, just because I think it's more
like you
fun.
do like
Again,
these like different like
to do it this way than it is to just
strokes
play,
of
paint by number,
shading, and then it's just like
where you just take a photo,
starts looking like clothes and like
AKA
like the hair right there already looks like hair. It looks like
fill in the blank, which is ultimately boring and really, 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 really boring. And
it's so cool.
I say boring? Also, I'm not calling anyone out here. That's how I learned. It's how I was painting up until like 2 years ago. Really boring, tedious, no fun at all. I recommend skipping that step in the angsty teen to Instagram artist canon event pipeline. You know things are getting serious when I break out the fake knockoff Home Depot Ames chair and get closer to the painting. Damn, this is like my first time making like a 20-minute long like painting video on YouTube, and it is hard to fill 20 minutes with voiceover. So I'm gonna go back to talking about why I am painting this again, because I'm quickly running down of things to say, and I seem to be getting more and more sarcastic as I do. So here's the original painting, and I think there's a lot of good things going for it, and I also think there's a lot of bad things going for it. The first being that I just used way too much black And there's also a lot of lens distortion that I just like didn't even see, and
Oh,
then,
he
like,
already.
transferred onto the painting, just hoping that it would go away, which it didn't. You can kind of see it in all the verticals, like curving down, and also in the floor where things are like a bubble. Working from reference photos versus life is always like shooting yourself in the foot, even though
Dude.
sometimes it can't be avoided. It's just a
Imagine
giant
being able to
hindrance
do
at
any
the
of
end of
this.
the day, because you end up making a painting that looks like a photo versus a painting that looks like a painting. And one of the biggest things that photography does that your eye doesn't is that it kind of just condenses colors. Like if you expose the lights versus exposing the darks, one or the other are going to be really, really either blown out or underexposed to where you just get a lot of dark or
Dude.
like a lot of like washed out highlights.
Sneak peek.
And that's not really
Dude,
indicative
it's
of how you see
wow.
things, and it's also doesn't
Maybe
transfer
one day.
well to
It's
painting.
always been in the back of my head,
There's
but
no way to really learn
I don't
this
know.
other than to just paint from life
It seems
a lot,
like
and painting people from life sucks
very
because you have to
difficult.
pay them or just spend all
But
of
I'd
your
love to
money
do like
and
some
all of your
abstract
future
BS.
money on an art degree.
Thank you.
So
It's
I
a
recommend
wonky
just
one.
painting a lot of still
I think
lifes
I
with
might try to
either
make a
shadow
video on it.
boxes or just setting up a direct light source and just painting from that. You kind of see how things work. You see how
Be
light
right back.
shadows are typically. You see your highlights are almost never white, which reference
My bad. Oops. I had to help with opening up cans. Our can opener is so hard to use. That just gave me like a dude. I'm like, I got like a forearm pump. Okay. But yes, to answer your question, kinda, maybe. I don't know. It's been in the back of my head for a while, but I always like just thought that it was tough, and I was like, eh, it's too hard for me to like really really try to learn to a point like this. But I think that goes for everybody. So this is cool though. World's chillest man. Yeah, I've been seeing her all over.
Okay, so Abby's gonna try my panini pressed chicken pickle wrap.
Okay.
Chicken pickle wrap? She fucking hates it.
I mean, that's fine. Can you make me one?
You want one?
Alright, she loves it.
Do you want one with or without pickles?
With pickles, please.
Really?
Damn. She likes the pickles. I was expecting her to be like, bleh. Do you do any painting? Isn't obsidian sharper?
Obsidian, a volcanic glass that shatters into the sharpest blades on Earth. Measuring only 10 molecules thick at its tip, it is 100 times sharper than conventional steel surgical scalpel blades, and only 10 times more expensive at €100 per blade, since each one needs to be handmade by pressure flaking the edge until it has reached the desired sharpness.
That's really cool though, dude. And the fact, like, I admire people who paint. It's such like a, I don't know, it's so cool. It seems so,
steel blades look like they were made using a chainsaw compared to those
I don't know, like far away
blades. Introducing
to me.
a volcanic glass.
But I understand what I understand how the block feels at least. It's like, I don't know. It's such a weird thing to describe too, right? Because like, not much comes to mind when you try to describe it. It's like try to think about nothing, like while you're thinking about trying to make something. Something like that. You'll get back. And then dude, I'm sure that you've been in and out of it. Do you remember how it feels like when you get back into the flow? Like once you get past that block, it feels so good. Yeah, that's not fun. Very fun. But the return is like a, you come back and then you go, and you just start making a ton of stuff. And then you go back into the pit, and then you come back out and you run, and then you fall into another pit, and you come back out and you run. Yeah, it's its own thing.
Yo, what the freak is up? They're gonna apply
What the
all these
freak
crits
is
are gonna
up, chat?
apply to each one. So I think the proportions here are a little bit better. Our head's looking a little bit smaller. The front of the face is the same as chin to brow line, and that's something I find all the time. Embarrassed.
Oh, he's going over like, whoa, that's really good. Is he making it?
All right.
No.
You know what I use? You know what type of tool I use? You know how generally.
Oh yeah.
Photos are being
No.
drastically understated.
Still pretty good.
Okay. So with this one, we're getting a slightly more niche proportional issues. I feel like when you just put these two side to side, I think most of us can probably figure out what it is, and I think that that's really important. Bro said help. You know, I dropped the resolution on the.
Dude, painting is so cool, man. It's so cool. You guys use like values and Like you guys know how to use light, you know, more. I just do like that. And I mean, even I don't know if I was doing like paintings or like the dumb, like abstract stuff, it would also I would need to figure out how to do certain value things. But this is like this is so different. I respect it. I respect it. They play this.
Anime eyes.
This looks so cool, dude. They're all artists. They're all playing this drawing game.
Kazu's
That's
definitely
fun.
some type of dinosaur. You know, he's got a neck, but I feel like Kazu's kind of got like a big tummy. You know what I'm saying?
This guy reminds me of like a
And he's got a foot that comes out.
in between like a teacher and like a dad.
Like this. Yep. Yep. No. We're in this now.
No way. Noted. I have to figure out one of like the. I gotta figure out the ins and outs of all that, but I have some. Dude, how would I even paint that? How would I even paint all this?
Yeah, this is what's up. Let me turn down the stream a little bit. The music a little bit.
Maybe just very carefully.
Guys, what else does Kazu have? What did I just close? I feel like I'm doing some
like what if I like
R34
ooh,
Sonic the Hedgehog type drawing here.
like paint pens
I'm
maybe?
not really happy with where I am in this world, you know, but
or
this is the life that God has given.
just ink, like ink and
Does
I don't
anyone
know.
in chat what Kazo is? Like a little prince snake eating an elephant with spikes on the back.
Like Posca. Some Posca pens would be nuts.
Wait, I forgot arms. Should get some arms in there.
Thank you though.
Oh no.
Dude, that's gonna put like a fire under my feet. I'm gonna start making some cool stuff. I'm gonna try to. I don't know. Ooh, I could do something with the colors. I don't know. I gotta get canvases first, or
turtle who's
figure out a way to do the prints.
So that would have to be some sort of.
Oh, time to clean
it's
off
a cat dog situation where he's kind of going off one end of the screen, he's coming back.
Wow.
Maybe that's like kind of sniffing.
Time to clean off the oil from the neck or the fretboard. The guitar.
I think that's some sort of like Pac-Man type situation where it goes off one time. Self-portrait?
Sorry about the noise.
Who put self-portrait?
It's not too loud.
Self-portrait. Okay. Yeah, I guess. If I have to. So we'd have a jawline coming out.
I could also just mute very fast. Hold on.
How are you supposed to do self-portrait? You know, nobody knows what you guys look like. Let me know what I look like. And then I have my cheekbones kind of coming out on either side. And this would come in towards the head. And then my ear would be right over here. And this would be the back of my head. I need to give myself the hunter eyes. I need the canthal tilt, guys. How much canthal tilt should I have? You know, they always start out rough. People have been saying that. But you know, it's about the finish. You know, some
Bob.
people in my
Okay,
chat
hello.
are talking all day about finishing. And yeah, I don't know, maybe we should listen to them.
Okay. Guitar's fully prepped. Ready for strings.
My
Open.
anime eyes. Guys, I'm Vegeta. I'm Vegeta. Alright, I know this stuff.
So, I could get
You gotta let me warm up.
paint
alright?
pens or just like
It's
small
hard drawing for
brushes
the crowd, for the people. All right, they expect so much.
and
oh
just
my God,
like
I have no
really
time.
very carefully do that.
Wait, the mustache.
Or I
forgot
could do
the only characteristic trait on this entire drawing. There's my hand.
I don't know.
And there's my pen. I'm throwing, guys. I'm throwing.
You think people would buy the prints? Like,
I might have thrown.
I have no idea how that works. I know that there's like a website like
the cheekbones have to be cut in nice and deep.
Best copy by something. I don't remember what it was. But you can make like a ton of prints for like.
You guys just can't see because I'm looking down.
30 cents or something. You could sell them for however much.
Who's
and
making
they do. I don't know if they do the shipping or what. I think that they do, but I'm not sure. I have no idea. I gotta research. But if I do that, then I might just try to sell like
she loves you.
prints.
And that's wholesome.
I don't know.
Sometimes I'm kind of freezing. Sometimes I'm Vegeta. You know, that's how we go.
It's Vegeta, dude. It's Vegeta.
Cat Jam? Oh my god, you guys are way smarter than
Dude,
I am.
no way. Alright, then I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, you guys are way smarter than I am. I didn't
I'm
do that.
scratching
Panda
up the
enjoys
guitar, dude.
Shorty's company.
I'll figure it out. I'll find out how to get it set up.
Yeah.
I also
Some
gotta.
shotties, maybe?
I'll get it set up. I'll get it set up.
Some
That would be pretty sick. I've been like, I watched like I think I watched one video on it like a while ago, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this.
Here's
and
our
I just,
pale man.
you know, didn't search like anything else about it. So, time will come.
You know, he's kind of maybe a little bit close to the camera.
That'd be so sick though. Oh man.
How am I supposed to make a man pale?
Damn.
The canvas is white.
And I got like a ton. I got some cool stuff.
And he's gonna have like his arm. Oh, he's soy jacking, guys. He's soy jacking.
I got some cool stuff. Also, this is kind of unrelated. One of my friends is making like a clothing company. And he's using some of my designs for like the tags.
She's shorty.
So the inside tags will all have like little doodles. Which is dumb, but I like it. It'll be out there. That's another part of that. I want to get this out of there, like out of here, out of my room.
Is that Humpty Dumpty?
These things serve very little purpose, just sitting right here. But other people get to look at them, and it's like cooler.
He's really close to
right,
the camera.
dude. It's so cool. I gotta plug it more. And I think I might be getting some of the clothes. I don't remember. It's Enter Hell Alone. Yeah, Enter Hell Alone. I think that's on Instagram.
Guys, I think
it's still a work in progress, but it's gonna be cool.
I have a creative mind, all right, and I just don't know how to execute on my masterworks, all right.
Oh, and then I can use like.
I'm sorry that I'm so creative and awesome.
You can make like little sliver ones, like rectangle parts for like banners and stuff.
Can't imagine the world like I do.
But yeah, there's some cool stuff in the works. I'm looking forward to it.
I think I've thrown this game so immeasurably hard. It's unrecoverable. What does a 50-person game look like? Is it gonna take like 2 hours?
There's some. Oh yeah. I'm gonna grab paper towels, 2 paper towels, and some water to clean up the rest of the guitar real quick. I will be right back. But dude,
I think I might have thrown this hard.
Thank you. This is gonna keep me going for a bit. I have to figure out. I gotta figure out some logistics, but that would be amazing.
Eating children.
Oh my god.
Okay, well.
No way, dude.
That's
like my dream since I was like a little kid.
Oh. Tell me the difference between those two. This is William Shakespeare, looking handsome. Maybe that's like a framer of the Constitution. That's like it's got like the wig, the parliamentarian wig. I was distracted by chat. That's a lizard and a frog looking at a box. It's easy enough. Easy enough, chat. That's easy enough. Upwards perspective box. This is way too upwards. That'll be a little bit better. That way we're not looking too far up on it. Our horizon line will be like this, and then we'll have a frog. Now, I really don't know how to draw anything from imagination other than people, and maybe the people skills are questionable, to be honest. We're doing horses. The next Discord challenge, by the way, is horses, guys. So I'll, you know, actually like make horses. This is a man like frog. And the frogs have arms, right? Wait, aren't they really small? They're like T-Rex arms. I'm throwing so hard, guys. And frogs have they have eyes. They have eyes like this. I know that frogs have eyes like this. You guys can't tell me not. And they have a little mouth. Oh, I'm running out of time. I need a lizard. That is a frog. And a lizard. They're like snakes. Sometimes some of them have spikes on the back. And they have arms. This is an axolotl. I drew an axolotl, guys. I literally just gave 3 hours of art critique, and then I did this. Guys, some of us have our strengths and weaknesses. I was talking about, you know, how the whole world kind of opens up as you get better and you can kind of specialize in things. Have I hit the better stage? Quite possibly not. Quite possibly not. I have not hit the better stage. I think that's an entirely real possibility. So that is a man on a TV station, and he seems to be beaming. Oh, this is a baby crying blood, and this is some sort of TV advertisement. This is advertisements causing brain rot in iPad babies. Easy. If that's not it, like that's 100% it. That's not JDD on the. Don't say that's JDD. That's not me, guys. Children don't watch me. Okay, this is for old people. A worm eating an apple. Okay, wait. This. We can do it. We can do this. We can do this. I have to be able to draw this. If I can't draw this, yeah, it's not gonna be a good look for my teaching career. If I do this, I can darken things up and desaturate them. Okay, here's our stem. Slightly greener, desaturate, darker. I can't control Z. Fuck, I can't control Z. How do I color pick? Oh, it's all falling apart. Oh, it's all falling apart. Here's our shine on the apple. And we need shading on the apple too. I will get the worm in there, I promise. Okay, and we're gonna, this is our worm coming out. Wait, worms are pink. Is this Deftones? I'm listening to Deftones Breakcore right now. Okay, guys, I'm not reading chat, I'm too focused. There's my worm coming out. Worm needs shading. Everyone knows that worms need shading. Oh, there's a color picker right here. It's lagging. It's lagging. I gotta use my mouse. Chat, it was lagging. You all saw it. I can't be blamed for this. That's a good apple. That's an even better worm, if I say so myself. Why is the apple disattached? All right, you know, I'm kind of like a professional. Make it green. That's a red apple, so maybe don't, you know, come into my chat and tell me to make my apples green. We have
Excuse me.
yeah, I know what this is. So that is
Oh, man.
a blonde woman
Oh, buddy, oh
looking at
boy.
a pizza on a table, some sort of
Hello.
pizza
Hello,
robbery
hello.
where she's been told to put her hands up, maybe some sort of pizza type hold
Yeah,
up
dude.
situation.
And then I gotta figure out, like,
for the blonde.
I gotta come up with new ideas for new prints.
You know, that's just kind of like a staple. I would,
But
normally, you know, that's how I got.
yeah, I'll figure it out.
You know, pizza for the blonde woman. Armpit pizza, that's a good one. Princess Peach stares at an egg. Chatter for saying, wait up.
Princess
So
Peach
is
stares
what
at
I'm
an
here for.
egg. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, last wiping up of the oil, and then I'm gonna
Here's me.
spray a little bit of water, and
Here's my
then
mustache.
I might stand up and just put this thing on the chair. Yeah. Taking out my headphones.
That's me.
Bango.
And I got my arm coming out like this, right?
Bash, bosh.
Right? Bicep attachment, by the way. Just saying, tricep.
Yeah, like it's like
by the
got
way.
like muck or grime on the sides or something. I don't even know.
And we're thrusting forward. My other arm coming out like this. Here's a chatter. Here's my thirsty chatter. He's moving like this. This is his body.
Yeah.
And here
This is
I
the fun
have
part.
my paintbrush,
This is the cool part.
which I will be
And
inserting
then
inside
it's
of him
squeaky.
in a stabbing way. Don't tell
Well,
me
it
to roll
was,
up
but
and say anything about insertions. And you know, this is his blood wound.
I'm just gonna put some.
Spraying
And this
blood
thing is electric acoustics, so I have to be
Just
careful
believe,
not
just
to
believe.
spray water
I'm
on
running
the
out of time.
parts,
Maybe don't believe.
because that would suck.
Darker values in here. Oh god, guys, I think I might have a scope that is too large. And coming out the back.
All right,
Coming out the back.
we are
Why is it
finished.
dark? Oh, my passed
She is clean.
my paintbrush coming out the back of him.
Boom. New strings will be here tomorrow.
Coming down.
And then I get to play it again, dude.
And you know, he's kind of like, you know, his legs are like, that was pretty good. You know, I think that me assaulting a chatter, blood flying everywhere. It's a pretty good depiction, I think, of what it's like to get a critique from me. This would be somebody seeing some sort of poop art, some sort of God-bestowed poop art, I think. Some sort of God-bestowed poop art on display in a museum for children.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that's one of the shorties from earlier. I think
Success.
some sort of holy poop art. That's possible. Let's deal with the,
Guitar
situations,
servicing
going on
is
right
over.
there. Banning is like getting stabbed, I would say.
That's-
I probably should
that's
say.
cool.
Thanks, leaning out a toilet. Skibbity.
No, he said it. He said the word. Why do you have to say that? But yeah, man. So that's it. I can Oh no. I don't know how I'm gonna do the prints if I don't have like a photocopier, but I think I could probably do it with like a high enough resolution picture. But I don't know, man. I gotta figure all that out. What if I go to the library with a flash drive, bring the photo, or use the photocopier to like to photocopy it onto the drive and then drive home with all my files. Boom. Magic. that could work. I don't know. I gotta write it down. But that's gonna be cool. I have some really cool old ones from I don't know how like a year or two ago. Like if I can get like this one. This one's nice. If I can get ones like this photocopied, that'd be pretty cool. this one was like a I don't even remember. I think I did this one in ballpoint. Look at this one. This one's too much. Wait. Hello. It's like shaky. Don't mind me, but it is like way too much detail. It needs more dark, but it's okay. Oh. Thank you, dude. Damn. I think they're okay. They're alright. I don't know. I got a lot to improve on, but there's some cool ones that will be made in light of the print, like the idea of the prints. Dude, you know what I was thinking though? If I can, alright, if I can do that thing with like the copying and get them all on a like on a thing, like digitally, then I might take all the originals and like find a wall and just hang them all up, or like put them all up on a wall and make like one giant mural out of all the dumb little squares. That would be nuts. That would look it'd be like a patchwork mural of like doodle stuff or something. Maybe. I have a wall that has like, it's pretty dumb. I have a wall that's got like a bunch of stuff on it. Yeah. As long as I'm not selling the originals. Because if I have to sell them, I mean, that's okay. I know a lot of people have like a thing with that. Like selling, like, if they're making prints, like they don't want to sell the originals at all. Like they hold on to them. But, dude, if you sell the originals, that's like worth more, right? Because that's like the one of one. If I say original paper with the brush strokes on it, you don't get that anywhere else. So I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll see. You might have to set up like a little website or something. That's funny. A ghost, a whisper. They played a Bolivia song? What? Bolivia played a Bolivia song? That's nothing like the Marvel stream. Local Daniel knows what I mean. What a guy. But yeah, I think I might call it. That was pretty much it. Just wanted to like halfway get my mind off of stuff while I was working on that. But now in doing that, I've got some very good news. in light of the prince and stuff. Dude, I like, I don't know, rationally I should have thought that someone out of like the 90 something people that are here now, like, well, not in the stream, but that are subbed, are like I don't know, I was like, no way people would want to buy something. Yeah, right. But that is like, that's cool. If there's one person that is interested in maybe buying something, maybe there's two, and I don't know. It was like a very distant thing for me. But thank you. Looking forward to making something worthy of being bought. But then I have to view it a good way so that I'm not like overthinking it while I do it, right? I don't know. But stuff in the works. Sweet, dude. Hell yeah, man. I got what kind would you prefer? Like one with colors, or like the black and white? Maybe I should do like, I don't know. Maybe I could do like commissions on doodles, but then that's like a very weird. Yeah, probably not. It'd be hard to like check everyone's boxes and be like, black and white, okay, sweet. It'll be worked on. Dude, that's so cool. I have an order. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna put it in like a post-it note, like plop it above. I have an order. Here's the ticket. Oh, sweet. New stuff in the way, on the way, not in the way. New stuff in the way is bad. Thank you. What do you mean? Thank you. All right, this is gonna be cool. Dude, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's true. Hold on, I gotta find. I'm pulling that up. Before I book it, before I go, I have to pull this video up. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty true. Yep.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. I mean, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's fucking true. That's how it is, dude.
20, about like 23.
True,
wait, was it one?
And
2.
yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and
True.
yeah, that's true.
True.
That's true.
True.
That's true. That's pretty
That's
true.
true.
That's pretty
True.
true. I mean,
that's pretty.
that's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
true.
No, 12.
That's true.
Why did I say 20? I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's got to be 10. That has to be 10. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Dude, yeah, I saw a copy pasta of this and it's so good. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh.
That's
I
how
love
it
how
is, dude.
I love how he ends it. That's how it is, dude. So dumb. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What's this one?
I don't care how much they pay him, Ernie. This kid is a disgrace to basketball. He epitomizes everything wrong with the game today.
Now, Charles, it seems to me that you're hating on Riley because he stacks paper to the ceiling and rides on 24-inch chrome.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go back to my nigger on the floor.
Yeah, that's true.
It seems to me that you're hating on Riley because he stacks paper to the ceiling and rides on 24-inch chrome.
Yeah, that's true.
That's awesome. That was back when what is that, the Boondocks? Back when shows were like awesome. Oh my god. You want to go through this? We're gonna go through this.
I'm crazy strong.
I always see these. I don't know. watching. I'm crazy strong. Classic.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
I play in a band.
Okay, classic.
That's fun.
That one's fine. I remember that one. Let me drop my croissant.
I could have dropped my croissant.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Renata Bliss. And
Dude, these are like, who turned off the Come Away? These are classics.
Mother trucker, dude. That hurt like a.
Mine.
It is Wednesday, my dude.
Jimmy.
Cause stepmother, ball is life.
That one's a good one. This one's a good one. This one's a good one. Dude, they're all classics. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty true. Is that a... Okay, it's a fly. I thought it was a spider. What a true. That's pretty true. I don't know, I'm just doom scrolling now. But anyway, with that being very true, I'm gonna dip. I have to figure out some stuff, take some notes, and then maybe have company over. I don't know. We shall see. But until next time, thanks for stopping by. And dude, thank you for giving me that fuel. I'm gonna be doing a lot now. I gotta make sure not to overdo any of it. So I'm gonna do like black and white with like yeah, I'm not gonna think about it too much. I'll do black and white. Do you want like a white background, black background, or like freehand, like very, very fine freehand doodle background? Kind of like this one, like where from like far away it looks like off-white, but then when you get close it's like a bunch of tiny lines and stuff. That's up for grabs. Full black is up for grabs. It makes it pop a lot. Freehand, okay. Noted. That's some. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do the CS:GO. They have like a freehand skin knife. I won't trace, but I'll get inspiration from that. That's kind of what I was doing for that one, but I didn't do it as well. But anyway, noted. All right, let me actually write that real quick. No, I don't have a notebook. No. All right, I have this. So. All right, order number 1, dude. How's it feel, man? You are order number 1. I'm gonna make a logbook. Make a giant logbook. So Ella wants black and white. Doodle thingy, I don't know what to call it. With freehand detail background. Boom. Absolutely. Thank you. Do you want, is there anything like any specific shapes that you would like to see a lot in the thing? I can do triangles. I can do some squares. Tell you what, you'd be surprised. I could do some circles. Are there any like specific patterns or anything? Or do you just want it to be like, oh, it's almost knocked over my oil. You just want it to be like kind of whatever. I feel like you might say triangles, but I'm probably wrong. Oh, dude. Dude, I'm glad I could, like, man, that makes me happy. That makes me feel good. And yeah. I'll gladly do. I'll figure something out. But I'm glad that it could like help you like that. There's a bunch of silly shapes, funky lines, and dark spots. That's it. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna pin this up here. Wait, yeah, I do. Where is it? Yes. Pan. I'm putting a pin in the ticket, and I'm gonna put it on my wall. Wow. I'm gonna put it right above the monitor. Of course, dude. Thank you. I'm dropping stuff. Boom. Order number 1. Oh wait, except I can't get the pin in. Come on now, thumbtack. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Sweet. Alrighty. With that, thank you very much. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll hopefully be able to impress you with whatever I come up with. I'll figure something out. It'll be cool. It'll be nice. Alrighty. Enjoy the rest of your night, or day, afternoon. Gonna be night soon, yeah. Thank you very, very much. What is burning? Something's burning in the kitchen right now, dude. What's up with that? Anyway. Oh. I'm gonna figure out how to do the prints too. Wait. Well, duh. But, I mean, like, I'm gonna do that, like, right now. Note taking time. Alright. Peace and this means I love you in sign language, I think. And Makuntha, man. Makuntha Tinde. Tinde. Hold on, or Tene. No, it's not Tene, it's Tinde. Has to be. Hold on. Makuntha. Means grandfather fire in Cherokee. Or it's the sacred fire, I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, whatever. I'm not as cultured as I thought I was. That sucks. I think it's MUX. No way. No. I can't figure it out. Man, whatever. It means grandfather fire. And it's super awesome. Super awesome and cool. But anyway, I've been saying bye for 10 minutes. Later. Thank you very much. Take care. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. And to the one transcript reader that watches this, you know this routine. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. And I love y'all more than you'll ever know. Pam. Man, it's just